quarter to be clutch in those close games. And the tip won by the Storm. And immediately a turnover just through the fingertips of Jade Melvin, and it is Portland basketball.
Unforced turnover there, but hey, Fire identity starting early.
That is Alex Sarama, the first-year head coach, the youngest in the W, the native of England. About an hour south of London is where he grew up. Inksler in the lane, kicks it out. Barker open, and that one misses everything. Last touch, though, by Melvin of the Storm. Portland will have it with 10 on the shot clock. And for the Seattle Storm in her first season as a head coach in the W, Sonia Rahman. Her only other head coaching experience was at MIT. That is Division III. That's where the smart people go.
I was gonna say, I got an MIT sweater. I'll be claiming that.
Rahman, one of the smart ones as well. Inside, the putback won't go by Inksler, and Natisha Heidemann has it. Quickly pressured and knocked loose, and a second turnover already by the Fire. Inksler, oh, behind the back, but it gets deflected, almost a tie-up. And the whistle blows, and it will be a tie-up.
The defense, so important to get this thing started, and this one is in transition to help the trap, where the Fire trap just about anywhere on the floor, so teams just never know what to expect, and that's great defensive effort from Sarah Ashley Barker.
Well, Dom Malong is 6'6" and a wingspan of 7'1". We'll see what Barker can do. And I think that's deflected, and it will be Seattle basketball. So the full court pressure to start Carla Late, pushing up on Jade Melvin. Inksler goes for the steal, can't get it, and that's an open layup for Dom Malonga.
And just with ease. Emily trying to front almost because it's such a tough guard, but Dom Malonga, a great catch and just straight rip to the rim.
And from Malonga, it's about one step to get to the bucket. Inksler continues to light it up from three. That is her 17th made three of the season. She's shooting 37%.
Love the competitiveness there. Those bigs, they will drop, they will sag off, and that's how you take advantage of the shot.
Barker hit the deck, gets up quickly. Gets back out to Heidemann. Malonga's been in the key forever. No 3-second call, and the miss comes down to Inksler. Carlton, pump fake, has an opening, and she shuts it. The triple is good for BC.
Emily Inksler clearly feeling those behind the back passes early in that one, but great job finding Bridget Carlton her money spot.
So 2 made threes for the Fire. Awafam, so sweet. The mid-range jumper is true.
Her shot is so pure, it's so pretty. Just another element she brings to that interior game.
Mae Gustafson working on the rookie, and the whistle blowing. It is a foul.
One thing Alex Rama talked about with Bridget Carlton getting her great shots off of the ball, and that is just a great cut. Emily Inksler with another great behind the back pass for Bridget out from three. Seeing this early is what the Fire want.
Ball swung over the corner. Carlton back-to-back triples. What a way to get started.
Another one. They've really found a way to get Bridget Carlton those touches and those great looks from three.
Oh, they looked for her on the weak side and found her. Natisha Heidemann. She has been so pure, coming in red hot after 26 points against Golden State.
And that was her 7th game straight in double figures, leading the team as well. The way she played and held Kelsey Plum some of her fewest numbers when they played the Stars.
The Portland Fire are red hot, burning it up inside the Fire pit to start.
You get a three, you get a three, you get a three. It's that ball movement.
4 made threes on their first 5 attempts, and now another steal. Inksler pushing Barker ahead. Challenges Heidemann to score, and it is a timeout. The Seattle Storm looking for the fire extinguisher because the Portland Fire have come out smoking hot.
Defense is the way to go. Emily Inksler is the team's
of the timeline. Pham steps into a three off the back of the rim. Barker pushing again, challenges Pham, and the late whistle. That is coming out on top. And is our crew chief, Isaac Barnett, on the call.
Exactly what the Fire want, the rebound, the run, the pace that Alex Sarama wants his team to push the ball in.
Now you can see for Portland, as soon as the possession is changing, either off a turnover or off a miss, they are putting the pedal down. Sarah Ashley Barker, who just continues to put pressure on the defense. 45% from deep. She's already hit one this season. For every free throw that the Portland Fire make at home this season, Alaska Airlines will donate 2,500 Atmos Rewards points to UNCF, supporting equal access to college education. And Barker puts in the foul shots. She's got the last 7 points in a row for Portland. Melvin over her shoulder to the corner. Flavia Johnson's three off the mark. Carla Lake working inside, turnaround jumper, no. Longa has the rebound and she'll run. Keisha Heidemann, step back three, that is money. Tough look going down. PortlandFire.com. That game coming up on July 9th. Dom Malonga, the outstanding second-year player. Born in Cameroon, raised in France. Carly Samuelson onto the floor now, and so is her sister for the Seattle Storm, Katie Lou. And Carla Lake gets that one to drop. And now she gets the takeaway. No, they whistle her for the foul in the backcourt.
Hopped on the lap of one of the fans over there. Way to hold it down. Got to catch, you were saying that, Elise, got to catch our players. Hold them down, but you love the effort from Carla Lake, the score, and then the hustle play. But that innate ability, the 1-2 step right into the paint, bounces around and goes in. That's what Carla Lake does so well. Her efficiency in making plays, creating plays off the paint, and then right there, the hustle play to end it.
That's Chris Dudley, no way. Former Blazer front row. He knew.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he knew the assignment. He understood the assignment. 100%.
He knew, don't let Carla Lake hit the ground. And Portland with another takeaway, 21-14. The Portland Fire leading the Storm. Booner three ball, no, too strong. Tolson grabs the miss. Now Taya Oblak will try to push up and pressure the speedy Heidemann. Malonga splits the defense, but her shot won't drop. Sarah Williams onto the floor, and she has the miss.
Fire have been so great defensively and collecting the rebounds as well.
Oblak sprays it out. Samuelson, no, that one rims out. And her sister there to collect the miss. Both Katie Lou and Carly missing all of last season due to injuries. Great to see them both back out for their respective teams. Oh, what a pass inside. The connection to Malonga, who puts it in with her left.
Malonga just does such a great job just continuing to work in the paint. She rolled and then worked to get around and get the high steal.
Oh, and taken away. Katie Lou has it, pushing up 2-on-1. Heidemann will just toe the three-point line, and she hits it. Natisha Heidemann is absolutely burning up. 3 for 3 from long distance today. All 9 of her points. Australia. Now the two sisters guarding one another briefly as Katie Lou switches on to Oblak. Carly. Inside, Williams can't get it over the top of the outstretched Malonga.
It's so tough when you're going up against that size, but that was a great look offensively.
So after their biggest lead of 9, Portland now leads by just a bucket. Malonga from 3. No, and Booner with the carom. Corner. Carly fakes. And now swung on top to Barker. Booner flips it to Williams. And Barker feet set, no good from long range. And now the whistle, too much contact, and it will be a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, Williams missed Carly Samuelson behind her. It would have been a very tough pass to make, to have to turn around and make that pass, but she was calling for it open in the corner 3.
So that personal whistle to Booner, Emily Inksler will come and get her. And the 2 sisters, Carly Samuelson and Katie Lou. Carly with the Stanford Cardinal, and her other sister Bonnie as well. Katie Lou out of UConn. 2 actually were teammates briefly with the Seattle Storm back in 2021. And off the bench, Zaya Cook.
What was the year when they were both in the Final Four and Dad went viral for showing up at both? He was taking those overnight flights.
And the illegal screen whistled. Alex Sarama does not approve of that call. As we are now knotted up at 21. Portland has scored just 5 points over the last 4:15. Portland has put up 14. Stephanie Dolson, no, and Barker rips the rebound. Pressure to the backcourt by Cook. It will be Portland basketball.
You've got to watch the hands of Zaya Cook. She's a South Carolina kid, so if you know anything about them, they play defense, and they want to put that pressure. Zaya Cook, a great job of doing that.
Well, Zaya Cook getting some first half burn here. She only played 3 minutes against Golden State. She had a career high 25 points earlier this season. That was against Connecticut. That has cooled down recently. Cook looking for the rip. Instead, she comes away holding her face. Like she might have gotten contact to her eye as she's trying to, her head is shake. And boy, when you take a finger in the eye. Ooh, right there.
You see it right there. Incidental from Teo Black, but yeah, that's a painful one.
And it's actually a very fortunate foul for the Portland Fire. Years old. She was the 10th overall pick by Los Angeles back in 2023. And she's able to hit both free throws despite taking that hit.
I'll tell you what, the Fire let go of what was a really great run. I think a lot of it Dom Maloney working on the paint, but shot selection offense led to transition from Seattle. We saw a couple of those threes from Heidemann.
So Seattle has worked their way all the way back, 9 down to take the lead by 2. Carla late, no, that one was off as soon as it left her fingers. Inksler working the glass though, surrounded by white jerseys, and because that never hit the rim, it is a shot clock violation.
But you gotta love the effort there, just getting on the glass, and the Fire continuing, gotta continue to collect O boards. O boards and get on the defensive glass as well is what they've been doing well so far.
So about 4 seconds difference between the shot and game clock. The Portland should be able to get one last possession. Cook takes the screen. Samuelson, it gets deflected. They say a shot clock violation as the Portland defense coming up big on their final possession on that end of the floor. They set the game clock to 4.4 seconds. Flau'jae Johnson for the defensive possession will come and get Katie Lou. Flau'jae Johnson averaging 11 points per game in her rookie season. Doesn't have any yet. Barker at the buzzer. No.
locking it up offensively.
Engsler gets inside, challenges Mackenzie Holmes, and earns a couple of shots at the foul line. Yeah, to your point, Asia, Portland started the first quarter 5 of 8 from the floor and 4 for 5 from the three-point line. And then they finished the quarter 2 for 10. Engsler able to hit the first of the pair. Single game tickets for all Portland Fire home games are on sale now. Visit theportlandfire.com to get your tickets right now. Carlton working the offensive glass and gets another possession for the Fire. Parker getting hounded by Cook. Her pass too much for Gustafson, and it's a turnover.
They're so used to Meg just being able to catch all of those crazy passes, but that one had a lot of force on it. That was a tough one.
And give credit to Cook. That was good pressure, really up in the face of Barker. Baum takes off, and Gustafson sends it back. Awafam at 6'4", looks eye to eye with Meg Gustafson. The 3-ball, no, and chased down, and unable to be saved in the corner by Taylor Thury.
Meg, just the way she moves her feet and the timing on this block, absolutely impressive with a great Awafam who has a little bit of height over her.
Gustafson had 3 big blocks in the win against Dallas. Last time the Fire were in this building when they beat the Wings. Carla late, takes the contact, smartly throws it at the rim to ensure that she gets a couple of foul shots.
You can see the relief on her face there. Carla Late's the type of player that's just going to play through anything. She doesn't hang on calls, but we talked about it, Elise. Got so many calls with that ability to go downhill earlier in the season, and I feel like the refs have let a lot slide. So she's taking a lot of contact.
She's very active, one of the leaders in the WNBA in pick and roll situations, and they certainly put a lot on her shoulders in decision making, and just in her second year, and she has really turned the heads of those around the WNBA for her ability to get in the paint. The Storm beat the pressure, but now just 10 seconds on the shot clock. They haven't got it inside the three-point line. Now they do, and the whistle blows as Sarah Ashley Barker thought she had a lot of ball. Zaya Cook slashing her way, and she'll get a couple of foul shots.
Oh, look here. Oh, hey, it looks like it was all ball on that one. Oh, yep, always right, Sarah Ashley. We're right there with you.
That definitely was a swipe that was all ball. So a fortunate break, and sometimes the ball don't lie as Zaya Cook misses the first. She cashes in the second, and we are all tied up again at 24. Carlton pops free on the spin action and drills it. Bridget Carlton is perfect from long range, 3 for 3.
Shooting with confidence. When you find Bridget Carlton off the ball, the advantage is the way she can cut and slide to her spots. Great for the Fire offense.
And for Portland, just a brilliant job of getting her open within the offense. Off of involved, one of the keys now, Engsler with a near steal. Instead, she just hounds Mackenzie Holmes.
Look how far out the Storm is right now. Great pressure from the Fire.
Cook, beautiful feed, and then it's denied. Bridget Carlton, right place, right time, and make sure that Thury has no chance at the rim.
Was Carlton just not all the way out on the perimeter and then comes back with the block from behind? That's great hustle and intensity defensively.
Bridget Carlton, just the high IQ that she plays with, and the hard work, the consistency to just play really hard all the time. Mackenzie Holmes at the shot clock buzzer, and she connects. Holmes has really been efficient, not high volume, but she's now 6 of 10 from the three-point line this season. Carla Late all the way into the lane, and the whistle from up top, and Carla Late grabbing her face. Carla Late, the second-year point guard out of France. Oh boy, that is just a collision, and she takes the brunt of that contact. I tell you, she is tough. She's going to give her head a shake. The passion that Carla Late plays with, she's just, the intensity and the confidence at just 22 years old. She was a rookie last year with Golden State and was productive, 7 points a game, a couple of assists. But she has doubled her production in almost every area now that she's getting more minutes. And you can just see that confidence growing, Asia.
And what I find so impressive, she's had some great defenders guarding her in this league, veteran defenders guarding her in this league so far, and she can get just about any player on her hip. That's why she gets to the paint. That's why she draws those fouls.
And staying in the game after taking a big-time shot to the deck and drilling both free throws. So Carla Late's up to 6 points. Every starter for Portland has scored. Double team on Flage. Now they retreat. Cook rolling it in with the offhand. Olay trying to get it off the bounce to Bridget Carlton, a collision, and it comes away to the Storm. Baum has it and kicks it up to Heidemann. Baum tried to skip it over the top. Nice job by Meg Gustafson. She just fainted like she was going to come double team Baum, the youngster, and she tried to flip it all the way to the corner and hit that net instead.
Yeah, that's excellent team defense, a huge part of the Fire defensive identity. Everyone helping each other out, and it started with the ball screen action with Carly and Frida, and then Meg coming in, closing in.
Williams onto the floor now, posting up big. Nadia Potch, Flippelson inside with a pass, and Bruno gets a three-point opportunity. That was a dime delivered by Potch.
Might I say, chime?
I think that's a candidate for the chime dime, Asia. Great to see Nadia Potch back and healthy.
Yeah, we gotta take a look at that one for chime, because Nadia Potch, that drive into the lane, look at the way she finds Frida Booner. Great cut to sneak behind the defense and get the basket.
And a nice job using the angle by Booner. She was underneath the rim and kissed it off the window with that left hand.
By the way, that was your chime assist.
Flage, what a take all the way to the cup. This Storm team is just so athletic. Booner gets the defense in the air, now kicks it to Oblak. Three ball, money! That is three ball number 7 here in the first half for Portland, and that ball deflects off of Booner. And now inside, Potch to Booner again. No, it gets deflected. I think Dom or Baum, one of them got a piece of it. And now the double team comes and it's ripped away. No, somehow Johnson still hung on to it. And Potch tipping that one out of bounds. A flurry of action here between these two Northwest rivals. Boy, the defense nearly closing this trap. Somehow Flage kept it. gets the bucket.
It's that athleticism. The Fire are going to look to drive, look to get in transition all day.
Hodge from 3, that one got tipped. Samuelson comes away with it. And now the jumper is good. The Fire led by as many as 9 in the first quarter. The Storm roared back. They took a 2-point lead, and now Portland up by 4. The defense swarming Katie Lou and ripping it away is Potch, but it's still loose on the ground. Boy, both teams just flying around. And the defense pushing up, but they can't get the basketball. It's a shot clock violation, though. Both teams just flying around, but that ball feels slippery almost.
The hustle there, but really credit the hustle from Frida Booner, who got back on that one and stopped Flauget, forced a really tough contested shot, and then a shot clock violation.
Oblak, the point guard out of Slovenia. Running the offense, kicks it to Samuelson. It swirls all the way around and off. Malonga head down. Looked like she had a lane, but she kicks it out. And Heidemann, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Natisha Heidemann is 4 for 4 from deep.
It's great movement from the Storm. There's someone they want to look for outside. It is Heidemann.
Potch wants the answer 3. No, but Sarah Williams grabs the miss. Another 3-point look off the mark. Rising high is the guard, Zaya Cook, and then spins away. Hitting Flauget, who spins it off the window.
That one was nice. You see the the Storm pushing in transition, and Flauget just no answer when she goes down the hill.
That ball deflected. So Bridget Carlton back on the floor. She started absolutely red hot. 3 for 3 from long range for 9 points. Natisha Heidemann on the other side, though, says, I'll see you and raise it. She's 4 for 4. Carlton on the curl screen inside. And then the foul whistled. Potch will head to the free throw line.
Looks like in this lineup as well, they're going to keep Sarah Williams in to match the height of Dom Malonga.
So Nadia Potch, after dealing with an ankle injury, missed some time, is back out there. She's been flying around today. The 6'3", 21-year-old rookie out of Australia heads to the free throw line. She hits the first of the pair. You can stream Portland Fire games exclusively on Portland Fire Plus. Visit live.theportlandfire.com to subscribe today. And the rookie hits both. And that gives Portland back the lead. Natisha Heidemann had a career high 5 made threes in her last game versus Golden State. She's 1 away from that right now in the first half. Cook, no. Fight for the rebound, and Barker snags it. They will say that Bridget Carlton, I think, committed a foul while pursuing the rebound. Yes, that one whistled against BC. That is her first personal, and that brings us to a timeout. And a collision down low. Dom Malonga with the bucket, and then a stoppage in play. And so with the stoppage, Inksler will head onto the floor. So a foul whistle on the other end. So after after the Malonga bucket, a foul called right there on Cook as she extended the elbow and sent Bridget Carlton into the stands. So great break for Portland as Bridget Carlton will head to the foul line this season.
Bridget Carlton, line for the foul.
One off the mark. Her 8th season out of Iowa State. It'll be fun to see her greeted by her teammates in Minnesota, where she is beloved. And she splits the pair. The video that got a lot of likes with Nafisa Collier and Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, all surrounding Bridget in Minnesota a couple of days ago, and everybody's smiling. And
my favorite was when Bridget and Courtney Williams were playfully going back and forth.
And of course, Sylvia Fowles, an absolute legend in Minnesota. Her number 34 hangs in the rafters.
Elite highlight reel we got to see.
And Sylvia making the move into the coaching ranks now. But I swear, she could still get buckets and stop buckets with the best of them in the WNBA. I know she's 40. It doesn't matter.
I was waiting for the plot twist for Syl to come out of retirement.
I think they would find a spot for her if she was available. She was just an absolute joy to watch. Malonga. It's the second free throw. She's got 11 points. She's in double figures. Parker flips it up. Just a bit too strong. It bounces off the rim. Flaugier gets into the lane, takes some contact from late, no call. And the offensive rebound leaves it with Seattle. Flaugier trying to work on Carlton. Instead, gets it poked free, and it somehow winds up in her lap and winds up in the bucket.
Really
How many times has it been like a loose ball?
I'll tell you what, the Fire got to do a better job keeping their woman in front of them. They've got to get the Storm out the paint.
Hinksler takes off. Can't finish at the rim. She thought there was some contact. There's a look of consternation, as well as some words for the officials.
I think Emily thought there was some contact here from Malonga. There sure was a lot of arm action on that drive on the floor.
Barker back to the bucket, working on Flaugier. It hangs on the rim and falls off, but she will have a chance at the free throw line. The Seattle Storm team is on an 8-game losing streak, but they've just had 4 days off in a row to practice, to get sharp. A young basketball team, 2 rookies in the starting lineup with Flaugier and with Awafam. Of course, Dawn Malonga in her 2nd year, but just 20 years old. And they are trying to bust out of the losing streak, while the Portland Fire looking for back-to-back wins here inside of the Moda Center. But they also were licking some wounds after dropping a tough one at Minnesota. Both teams have come with a lot of energy here in the first half. Malonga working on Inksler. In the lane, and the soft touch on the mid-range J.
And that's going to be all day when you talk about the size advantage that Malonga has and such great touch around the rim.
Pretty bounce pass to Parker, but inside of the traffic. It winds up outside, short. Carla Lake will give it a try, and it rolls in. The shooter's touch. Get that one to go down.
Excellent find as well from Emily Angstler.
And it ties the game up here, less than a minute to go. Heidemann, long-range jumper, not from deep. Inside the arch this time, and she remains hot. Heidemann, 14 points. Carla Lake, count it, and 1.
Carla Late on the attack, got him. Every player will always get caught on Carla Late's hips because that is how good she is getting into the paint and then scoring through contact. She loves it. Man.
Letting out a yell as she has entered double figures. She's got 11. And the free throw to complete the three-point play is no good. So 11 for Late, 10 for Carleton here in the first half to lead the Fire. Dawn Malonga, long mid-range jumper. Carla Late clears the rebound, but a whistle away from the ball. And waiting for the signal for who committed the foul. Bridget Carleton is going to get whistled. That is her second personal here in the second quarter with 21 seconds to go. And that also means free throws for Alwa Pham and the Seattle Storm. Pham, 66% from the foul line this season, and they say that free throw no good as Dawn Malonga entered into the lane late. So take the free throw off the board. That's one for Dawn Malonga that she'll be frustrated with as that one just takes a point off in the tight game. We'll see if that becomes the difference maker late. Pham hits the second on her birthday. It is the 20th birthday for Alwa Pham, the 3rd overall pick in the draft. She can't even buy a beer yet to celebrate her birthday, but she's a pro here in the WNBA. Gustafson getting into the lane, and they will say that she shuffled the feet.
Fire came out hot early, attacking, getting into the gaps, and finding Carleton from outside.
Heidemann stops, and her jumper won't drop, but Malonga there to roll it in. Dawn Malonga has been a problem on the interior, and Heidemann has been a menace on the outside for the Seattle Storm tonight. Carleton, why not? That one rimming out. But the offensive rebound, now Carleton cuts into the lane, tiptoes on that baseline and swings it to Inksler, who's got a crack at it. It won't drop, but Portland again, they've been very active on the offensive glass. BC from 3, no. May Gustafson runs into Pham, goes to the deck. Seattle has it, heading the other direction. Dawn running the floor, kicks it inside, post-to-post entry, and the finish by the youngster, Alwa Pham.
The future of Seattle that the world is going to see when you talk about that interior presence with those two.
So Barker on the Iverson cut, gets it on the wing against Flage. Carleton zips it all the way across. Now Barker takes off, tries to spin it off the window, no, and then Inksler grabs the O-board, but at the shot clock violation mark.
There have been a lot of tough takes, but you're gonna have a hard time scoring at the rim just with all the length, the shot blocking that the Storm poses inside.
9 offensive rebounds already for Portland. They have really been crashing. Double team comes to Malonga, and she splits it with ease. High-level stuff from Dawn Malonga.
Danielle talked about at halftime that perimeter pressure to be able to keep the guards from being able to throw it in.
Tipped away from late, but winds up in the right spot at the right time. Barker with the triple. Pham. They say it's 3, her foot really close to the line, but they will give her a triple on the board. Seattle leads by 4, and that is their largest lead of the game. Late behind the back, slices into the rim, and the bucket with a foul shot coming. Carla Late carving up the defense.
This is where Carla Late is just so valuable in this Fire offense, that ability to attack and get downhill and not just...
She pulls the Fire back to within 2. Chance to cut it to 1. The ability to get downhill at will, according to Alex Sarama, and she sure showed it on that possession. Long jumper, another 3, toeing the line, back-to-back triples on her birthday. And then taken away. Heidemann read it like a book. Melvin gets fouled as she works her way to the rim. Gustafson reaching out, and Melvin's gonna have to earn it at the free throw line.
Our Pham has just such a pretty, such a pure shot. This is one of 2 threes back to back that she has just made, just showing what she's able to do when she steps outside the line to counter that interior force that she brings.
Yeah, she has got the ability to spin it. She started her career 0 for 9 from 3, but has made at least 1 from deep for 4 games in a row. And now this is the 3rd game in a row with multiple threes for Alba Pham. She's 6'4", is extremely athletic, and can bang in triples. Watch out, folks.
For those familiar with her overseas game, she has a pure money shot. Yes, this league is more physical and it's different, but translates over so well.
Barker too strong. Heidemann has the miss. A 6-point lead for Seattle. Heidemann towing it up. No, she's 4 of 6 now from deep, but her teammate there, Dom Malonga, has her back. The largest lead of the game now, 8. It has been the inside-outside combo. Dom and Pham along with the Tisha. Late takes off. Hits the cutting. Barker flips it to Carlton, and that one rims out.
Malonga already inching away, 2 rebounds away from getting into double-double territory, and she's got 17.
3 starters in doubles for Seattle, 3 for Portland. Malonga feels the double team, kicks it to the cutting Pham, but she can't finish.
That's going to be such a dangerous tandem for Seattle, those 2 in the high-low action.
Now, Pham should have made that one. That was at point-blank range, but an excellent opportunity denied by Portland's defense. Here's Engstler, 3-ball. No, that one rattling out. Portland was red hot in the first half. Oh, Dom Malonga just went down. She was all by herself, and now she's laughing, thank goodness. Boy, she had a bucket. And instead, she will take a tumble. She gets tangled up with Emily Engstler, and they will call her, and that is the correct call. So they're going to go and look if this could be elevated, which I don't think that was on purpose whatsoever, but it is a foul. When somebody goes down, intentionally or not, if your feet get tangled, it is a foul.
It looked like Emily Engstler got tripped up first, and in her process of tripping, tripped into Dom Malonga, not intentionally whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think they're just going to go make sure there wasn't anything, a push from behind or something. They'll check to see if it's unnecessary contact. 8 of 11 from the floor.
And she's really been working the paint.
She takes off again, working on Williams, who cuts her off. She gets it back in her hands. Leaves the jumper short, but there's your double-double. 19 points now, 10 boards for the 20-year-old Malonga. Flauget gets it to her, and she says, thank you very much. That one handed to her on a silver platter. She's got 21 now.
And that's great patience from Flauget as well in the drive to get that drop pass.
Carlton left open from the three-point line. That one won't drop. Heidemann on the move. Into the defensive late, and they will say enough contact to send Natisha Heidemann to the foul line. Seattle has flipped this game upside down. 22 points 2 times last year as a rookie. Oblak onto the floor, kicks it cross court. Samuelson, yes, 3-ball after the timeout. That is the 11th made three for the Portland Fire. And that breaks a drought for almost 3 minutes for the Portland Fire offense. Can they get some stops? Seattle has been scoring at will here in the second half. Yes, they get a stop here, and it bounces again into the hands of Malanga, but they say that it was kicked. And so the whistle blows, and it will be Portland Fire basketball. So the defense closing in quickly.
It's great defense here from the Fire. In the paint, on the perimeter, it's an excellent job from Taya Black, keeping the Tisha Heidemann in front of her and forcing the turnover.
Anytime you kick the basketball intentionally, it is given to the other team. Here is Oblak, slice into the rim. Oblak has been a really steady presence off the bench since becoming healthy. The 35-year-old point guard in her first year in the W.
Oh, there's some pushing going on with Heidemann and Oblak.
Melvin, the C's part, easy lane for her to attack.
Melvin is another one of those athletic players that really can get into the paint as well.
Samuelson curls, gets a little crease in the defense, and she gets hacked in the act. Carly Samuelson has a couple of buckets, a 3-ball, and a bucket inside. She's got 5, looking to push it to 7 as she will head to the free throw line for 2. Both her and her sister are coming off major injuries and working their way back on to the floor here tonight. You can rep the Fire. You can shop new gear right now at PortlandFireTeamShop.com. They sold out of all kinds of items. Everybody wants to get the new gear to support the Portland Fire, but they have replenished the supply, folks. So go check out all the new gear at the Portland Fire Team Shop.
Got to do your work early. It's a great job from Sarah Williams, not letting Dom Malonga post her up with ease.
Melvin gets inside, no whistle. Yes, it does come. As she winds up on the deck, Jade Melvin, one of the best guards in the W at attacking the glass and getting to the free throw line, as Nadia Koch is still on the ground in some pain. She missed some time due to an ankle injury. And she is shuffling those feet, trying to work off some pain. Ooh, man, collision of bodies. She went up to block that shot. Looks like she's gonna be okay and stay on to the floor as Melvin will head to the line where she is very comfortable. Top 20 in the league in free throw attempts, almost 4 per game. Career high, 8.9 points for Melvin, who is that feisty Aussie. She's lost a tooth this year. She's got multiple times where she's taken shots to the face.
We're still gonna go out there and hoop.
Keeps on ticking. Samuelson, quick 3, yes! Carly Samuelson with a punch off the bench.
It's with the Samuelson sisters, both of them guarding one another right now. That's what they do so well, shooting from outside, and that's where Carly is going to be so valuable to this Fire offense.
I mean, how cool the sisters are guarding each other. Samuelson up to double figures now for the second time this season. She's got 10 off the bench. 2 made threes.
Excellent defense on Awa Fong.
Melvin, deep 3 off the front rim, but right to Fong, and she will cash it in.
So tough because both Frida and Sarah Williams collectively helping on Awa Fong, and you can't let up a rebound.
Samuelson, 8 of the last 10 points. Oh, that one looked good. It was online, but a bit too strong. When Samuelson starts feeling it, she can absolutely light you up. Had 4 made threes in a game earlier this season. Speaking of lighting it up, Fong, that one off the mark, but she's got a couple of shots from deep to go down today. She's now 2 of 4. Portland looking to make a run here with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. And an offensive foul against the Portland Fire, not what they wanted on that possession. That'll be whistled against the rookie. Sarah Williams picks up the personal. It is her 2nd. Melbourne checked by Nadia Opac, the 2 Australians who know each other well, getting after it.
Great defense on the post. Love the adjustment that the Fire made there.
Poch poked that one away, forced the miss, and Bruner there for the weak side rebound. Poch will give it a go from 3. No, but Williams has the O-board, and then she swatted, no foul. The whistle blows, and Sarah Williams will head to the line.
It's an excellent job from Sarah Williams. Great recognition, just getting inside and out. But Sarah Williams on Awa Pham, that's so much length there. But the ball movement, this is a great shot from Poch as well, because you want that quick shot, because why? Get the rebound. Sarah Williams working.
Williams cashes in the first free throw. A 6'4" rookie who spent 3 years at Wisconsin and then her final year at University of Connecticut. He's a 3rd round draft pick acquired on draft day by the Portland Fire. Poch nearly had that one. It sprung loose. Now Heidemann.
It's great help and recovery. Frida's been doing a great job with the help and recovery.
Gets into the teeth of the defense. Dolson from 3. She can hit that. One of the best posts from long range, but it won't connect. Four seconds. Oblak has to go. She triggers the 3, and it is off the mark. Yes, BC. Fill it up, Bridget.
You cannot forget about BC. Gets hot any day, any time.
And May Gustafson holding her hand up for the foul.
They need Bridget Carlton, one of the best scorers on the floor, to get hot. In that off-ball movement, the handoff from Emily Engster to Bridget Carlton at the top. The way that the Fire have adjusted and have gotten Bridget Carlton high-quality looks, the best part of her game.
Dawn Malonga gets fouled. Couple of defenders there, Gustafson and Barker, and they will call that one against Sarah Ashley.
And they're going to continue to look to get it to Dawn Malonga. She's such a tough guard, where typically people are going to go in and foul or get her hands on the ball. Alex Sarama's going to look to review it.
Alex Sarama and Dom won the opening tip. She's got a wingspan of 7'1". This one tipped around, and again, a loose ball winds up in the hand of the Seattle Storm. Katie Lou gets it up top to Natisha Heidemann. Katie Lou inside the lane and gets it poked away. No foul, but the Storm will have it with 5 on the shot clock. Heidemann is dangerous here, and she gets it back. 3 seconds, gets it poked away. The Fire with the steal, 3-on-2. Oh, Bridget had Carla on the right side, but Barker's open on the left. There, Carla gets it. Better late than never, and she cashes it in, spinning it off the glass, and it's a 2-point game. A timeout late. chance to tie or take the lead here in the fourth. Rips through the defense, now gets it to Meg. Carlton, pump fake, three ball, no, she's already cashed in 5 threes tonight. She hit one in that same spot just a few possessions ago. And it will remain Portland basketball, 14 on the shot clock. So Carla Lake calling for the pick. Barker comes to set it. Carla Lake calls her own number, and that one rattles off the rim. Fight for the rebound, and Natisha Heidemann has it. Don Malonga, pedal down, gets to the baseline, and May Gustafson, I believe, got her with the body, and it will be 2 free throws. If she just would have been foul disciplined, I think she could have forced a tough shot, but right there underneath, you see the leg extend by Gustafson, and the contact in the shot will result in 2 free throws. Don Malonga tying her career high with that foul shot. She was on an absolute tear before Portland's defense was able to slow her down. That's her first point of the fourth quarter. And she misses the second. So a 3-point Seattle lead here with 7 and change to go. Gustafson, 3-ball off the heel. Jade Melvin sprinting out, gets it to Dom. Boy, that was a bucket in a hurry.
Don Malonga just being able to sprint with Jade Melvin for that finish, the rim run.
And she can absolutely fly the floor at 6'6". Carlton gets the defense in the air and then will earn herself a couple of foul shots.
Great attack by Bridget Carlton. I think one thing I want to see more with the Fire are those actions, the ball screen action at the top of the key, in the slots with Carla Lade in the post, and seeing how they can continue to find Bridget Carlton off of those looks. That's what's been working early.
So Bridget Carlton steps up, hits the first one, the 8-year veteran out of Iowa State. And she's had a solid game, leading the way for Portland in scoring. She's got 17 with another free throw coming. You can rep your favorite Rebel jersey. Go to PortlandFireTeamShop.com to pick up all of your gear. Here's Bridget with the takeaway. One of the league's best in steals. Now Ainsler spinning away from the defense, gets it to Gustafson, and her shot just off the mark. Portland still has it, plenty of time on the shot clock, and now it's poked away. Gustafson is down, it's a 5-on-4, and Flaugier gets rejected. Emily Ainsler getting up to deny the rookie a chance at the rim.
Whether in half court or in the transition, it is 21 for the Fire. Emily Ainsler, game after game, anchoring the defense and coming up with plays like this. Why she's so valuable on the defensive end, her help side.
Flaugier Johnson lowers the shoulder and gets right into the midsection of Samuelson, who is really in some pain. She's having a hard time catching her breath. Boy, that is tough for Carly and for the Portland Fire. She's got 10 points. Just takes a shot to the gut. Oof. So Carly Samuelson still doubled over. Hard to fill it up when you can't catch your breath. She is going to head over to try to collect herself. And our officials will head over to see if this should be elevated.
Put 6:08 on the game clock. Common foul. Common. 6:08.
They say common foul. I didn't see anything that was egregious. You don't want to see Samuelson in any pain, but didn't look unnecessary. And I appreciate our official Isaac Barnett coming down to clarify. As Samuelson, good to see she's able to stay on the floor after she went down in a heap. I think she appreciated the review. She had extra time to
Get herself together.
Get herself together, and for the Portland Fire, they would like the same. 6 minutes to go in a one-possession game. Carla Lake getting hounded, but she finds her way to the rim, and she will find her way to the free throw line. Carla Lake sacrificing her body. She's already been to the line 6 times, 7 and 8 coming up. 16 points and 6 assists for Late, who is just doing everything she can, including taking a shot.
A lot of physicality back and forth in this one, and Carla Lake just taking advantage of it, head down, getting a player on her hip and attacking even the help defense.
This Portland team has thrived in close ball games. When they lose, it has been usually by big margins. But in tight games, they have found a way to make big plays down the stretch. It's a 10-3 Portland run. Heidemann, footwork, can't hit, but boy, Fong just rose over everybody to grab that board. Zaya Cook, pump fake into the lane, and her shot won't drop. Cleaning up the glass and heading to the line is the birthday girl, Awa Fong.
It's 2 in 1 possession, 2 offensive rebounds for Awa Fong, and it's so important for the Fire to close in games, sticking to principles, and getting on the glass is one of them on the defensive end. You can't give Seattle chance after chance after chance to score, especially at the free throw line now.
Boy, if you looked at Awa Fong and watch her play basketball, there is no chance that you would think she is 20 years old today. I mean, she looks and plays like a veteran. She signed with Spain's Valencia Basket when she was just 15 years old. She was the youngest player in team history. And so at this point, that was quite a few years ago, and feels like a veteran here, even though it's her first year in the W. Richard Carlton kicks it to Inksler, and unfortunately she steps on the sideline. It is a turnover. Just clipping it with the back of her shoe. And the slightest of margins will turn it back over to the Seattle Storm. Melvin takes off, draws the defense, now gets it back. Malonga with a career-high 24, make it 26 as she gets the bucket with the offhand.
So tough about Malonga. You adjust and you throw enough bodies at her. It opens up the floor for other players. Now they're having to go back, and it opens up again for Dom Malonga.
Carlton, yes! 6 made threes, tying her career high from deep. And boy, did Portland need that one. Splitting the defense, Malonga gets met, walled up by Inksler, and she grabs the miss. Excellent defense by Emily Inksler. Portland with a chance to tie or take the lead. Late! Her finger roll, no! And then numbers for the Storm. Gustafson late getting back. Who's open? It's Fahm, and she cans it. She puts 3 fingers in the air. Dom and Fahm have been incredible here tonight. That is a career high for Alla with 3 made threes. Mae Gustafson with the answer. It's a 3-point game, 3.5 to go.
It's the pick and roll action that the Fire need to continue to go through, because they're going to find Meg in the post, so they're going to find a corner kick for 3.
Shot clock buzzer, Heidemann. Oh, jeez. Her 5th made 3 ties her career high, which she set in the last game against Golden State. She has just been on fire. Inksler with the answer. Yes! Put 3 on the board. And the Fire right back in it, down by 3, less than 3 to go. Malonga, Gustafson just goes down, and she's got the easiest bucket of the night.
Didn't recognize it at first either, and turned around, saw Gustafson on the floor, went right up.
Carla late, all the way to the rim, but it won't drop. It's a 5-point lead. Carlton takes it away, and the 3, no good. Fahm hustling after it. Carla late goes down, and the whistle. We will go and review this one. The officials twirling the finger as, Jade Melvin grabs the jersey and then, wow. So the second free throw coming up. And she's able to hit both, and Portland will have the ball again. A huge turn of events here in this tight game. Barker inside, Gustafson challenging Dom, and Malonga wins that one. The big block sends it into the stands.
Tough defense from Dom Malonga to hold it down there, because that's what the Fire want to do. Get in that pick and roll offense with an efficient Meg Gustafson at the rim, and Dom just says, no, I'm here today.
So 14 on the shot clock. Carla late kicks it to Gustafson. She wanted 3 in it. Put it on the board for Mae Gustafson, and we are tied. Fahm gets surrounded, a couple of defenders, kicks it out, Melvin, no, and Barker grabs the miss. And Carla late says, give me the basketball, let me run it. Inksler met by Fahm, spins away, fade away, count it for Inksler, and Portland takes the lead. They trail by as many as 12 points in this game. It is a 7-0 Portland run, and they take the lead by a...
Not letting Dom Malonga get any easy looks, keeping Awa Fahm off the glass, and taking away the paint, fanning out on guards. They've got guards in there that can shoot right now between Heidemann and Cook. Heidemann works her way against late into the lane, and it's off the mark, and Barker has it. Excellent defense.
And the ball.
Excellent defense, forcing Heidemann into the lane.
The last lead for Portland was 50-48 at the start of the third quarter. 9:45 to go. And the whistle blows. A kick ball.
How great this defense is. You know Heidemann is going to look to shoot the three, and that's a great job for Carla Late forcing a tough two. Great contested tough two, and then Sarah Ashley Barker sweeping in on the glass.
10 on the shot clock. Ingsler slings it out. Carlton! A career-high 7 made threes, and it is a 2-possession lead for BC. Bridget Carlton, absolutely clutch, Asia.
Great things happen. You get her looks off the ball. Carla Late on the dribble. The find from Emily Angsler. Look at that pass out to Bridget Carlton right there in the corner. That is excellent ball movement and execution late in game.
Oh, BC, how good are you? 24 points tonight to lead the way. 7 made threes for the 8-year vet. And it has been all Portland here in the fourth quarter. It's a 10-0 run over the last minute 40.
That best fourth quarter team we've been seeing early in the season. The Fire are bringing it back.
Heidemann from 3 off the back iron, and another rebound by Barker. Poked away, and now the foul will be whistled against Cook. Sarah Barker has been coming up large on the glass. Barker with 6 rebounds and gritty ones.
It has been the defense, excellent defense, taking away the three from Heidemann. Look how tough and contested this is. And then the finish with a defensive rebound. That is how you do it.
So Portland with the basketball. 7 seconds differential. They've got a 2-possession lead. Seattle choosing not to foul. So Carla Late is going to work this down. Ingsler into the lane. It gets deflected, and it will remain with Portland with 1.4 seconds to go. I am really surprised that Seattle
did
is
not foul.
fouling.
Yeah, didn't foul. They let so much time off the clock.
It's a 2-possession game, and if a shot goes down here for Portland, it's just really limited time. Carlton. And it will be Seattle basketball. 7-point win. And her